he is unable to deal with whatever the issue is at hand and does not know the root cause, and you are a patient listener to the entire thing, and then you ultimately come up with a kind of a solution. Okay, so counseling is a lot of everything that you said. Okay, it's exactly what you said it to be. There are some, there is a structure in a counseling session. It's not merely a loose discussion that you have with someone sitting in front of you. Yes, you have to be a patient listener. Yes, you have to have some skills. Yes, you have to give them guidance. No, you do not come up with the solution. You can give suggestions, and then the person in front of you who is the client, that person, you as a counselor, you give them, if they're unable to understand or view whatever options that they have, you can both in a collaborative manner discuss the options. You do not come up with the solution. You are basically empowering the person in front of you to come up with ways to solve the problem themselves. You are a catalyst. In chemistry, remember when we used to learn chemistry, we have come up, you have visited this word catalyst. Catalyst is something who somehow enables the reaction or whatever the process is in a positive manner. So you are acting as a catalyst. Okay. Counseling is a lot of whatever that you said and a lot more. It's a very, very scientific approach. It has a particular structure. It relies on many skills on part of the counselor. It relies on the diligence of the person coming in front of you, willing to, first of all, come to you on the designated days, as you have discussed. Uh, there are many myths about counseling. We'll be discussing them as we go. The counselor chooses a particular methodology depending upon the kind of problem presented in front of them. They inculcate many, many qualities in them, and this comes through years of practice. It, the listening skills Isha and the others were talking about, it is not a very easy task. It is a very hard task to master, just like empathy, just like a non-judgmental attitude, just like uh, acceptance, a universal acceptance. Okay. The person in front of you, first of all, counseling deals with problems which are more emotional in nature and not very in-depth issues, which come under the category of major mental issues or major mental health problems. For that, there are other forms of psychotherapy that can be that are usually used, like CBT or SFBT or RDBT. Counseling can be used, does not have, I mean, you do not have to be very, very unwell or very, very incoherent in your nature to opt for counseling. Even maybe a very little issue that is persistent, that is bothering you, say the capacity to say no to others when it is helpful for you to say no. For the person suffering from the issue, it can be a menace on an everyday basis. But for the people around them, it might seem a very trivial idea, a very trivial matter, बहुत आसानी से जो ठीक हो सकता है. But the person suffering from it might be suffering from this issue, and that might lead to this person having